hell is this guy doing?
Oh my god, we love Smash Bros, bro. But yeah, this is a really interesting matchup. You do not see this every day, especially at a level as high as the Smash Bros and Deltaforce, both some of the best players in America at their respective characters.
Yeah.
These two more mid-tier, lesser represented characters getting the spotlight here at a prestigious local like Fusion. You love to see it.
Yeah, you're right. These guys are top 5, again, pilots of their character. And so,
for sure.
like you said, it's very nice to see these guys represent, you know, their characters so well, especially in New Jersey. And I mean, again, that just goes to show you just how strong this. Oh my god!
The techs are crazy, but it doesn't even. Oh, okay, it doesn't matter actually. Actually, it might not matter because the edge guard is still going.
Oh.
Wow, Smash Bros is actually. He cooked him. Nah, he cooked him.
Bro went.
He cooked him. 5-star meal. That. And he's still going for more, man. This is absolutely insane, man. Smash Bros has got to be one of the most fun players to watch.
Yeah.
In all of low-key enough America, bro. I love watching this dude do some of the most creative and insane stuff with Lucas.
Yeah, very innovative with this character. And I think, again, like we mentioned before, you know, not a lot of representation. So you're going to see these guys who really, you know, created the meta for these characters, really the neutral. Everything that you could think of, these guys have probably done or made. So it's very nice to see both these guys go at it. But Smash Bros with, again, quite the substantial lead.
There we go. Big down there right there.
Yeah, that's very good stuff. I mean, Smash Bros, again, just abusing his advantage very well, just making sure that he maintains this lead throughout this entire set.
Yeah.
And when you have a Link that's at a deficit, it's so difficult for them to make comebacks sometimes.
Oh,
but
for sure. But at the same time, though, like, Deltaforce is so elite with the Link. He's also one of the most fun players to watch.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Able to do so much creative stuff. I mean, we saw a few fusions ago. Oh, wow. Actually, wait, hold on.
Wait!
Wow. Wow, Smash Bros is a madman, dude. He is just straight up unhinged right now. And yeah, that little forward tilt is going to take it right there, but man.
But it's like, how do you think of that stuff just on the fly?
How?
Like, genuinely, you're like down there, okay, up there. Like, what?
He's insane. I don't know what to say. And Deltaforce is too with that big edge guard right there, man. This is such an entertaining set already, man. I wish this could go on for 1 billion games.
Respectfully, I kind of don't know.
1 billion is obviously the exaggeration, but you know what I mean,
A billion lions versus all the Pokemon who
like, okay, it's getting late at night, man, but listen, we are here for this. This is such an exciting set. We're seeing all of the stuff coming out from Deltaforce. And again, Deltaforce, historically an exciting player to watch, right?
Yeah.
You've seen that really famous combo he got against Marcus just about a month ago.
Dude.
He has gotten some amazing stuff with Link, both in this tournament and in general. So it really just comes down to who can hold down center stage and get those big extensions as a result of that. And with this ledge guarding opportunity, there's a huge opportunity to shine. And Deltaforce still holding on to the stage.
Whew. Oh my god, dude. Whew. And it's just those conversions that you're gonna see from Deltaforce that makes him such a threat to not only New Jersey participants, but also just in the world. Like you mentioned before, that combo he had on Marcus. Just the way that, you know, he's able to maneuver around with, like, what was that? Like, that was crazy from Smash Bros. But, like we said before, the setups that Deltaforce has just to be able to block off parts of the stage while also being able to, you know, move in. That's what makes the Link so difficult to play against. And like you saw earlier, right, the returning boomerang into the forward air gonna be the move or the combo that takes game number 1. But Smash Bros needs an answer somehow. He doesn't have the projectiles that you know that act the same way that Link does. So I want to see how he adapts.
At the same time, though, man, that was such a back and forth game. It just came down to like the stage control at the end of the game, and with the opportunity for extensions on the central platform, like in Hollow Bastion, I do like this counter pick here. So I'm interested in seeing how this game 2 goes. We saw those big combos last game for Smash Bros. Let's see if he continues.
Yeah, smaller stage, you know, a little bit more leeway for both of these guys to kill early, but
yeah,
that's the thing. When you allow a character like Link who has such strong kill power, a small stage, you gift him that, he's going to run away with it every single time.
Yeah. But at the same time, though, I mean, Lucas, we know how early Lucas can get some KOs. And especially with that grab game, right?
Yeah.
We didn't see a lot of grabs that previous game. If he starts incorporating that grab a little bit more, pressuring the shield that Deltaforce is holding sometimes, you can potentially get some easy KOs.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, man, look at this. This ledge trapping has been insane from Deltaforce so far. Finally able to get out of that, but not before taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, and I like that these guys are just trying to re-grab the bomb. Oh!
But Deltaforce is ready.
Yeah,
he walked away.
Did he just walk away and do nothing? No.
Exactly.
But I like how these guys, when they're trying to recover back onto stage, they see the bomb bouncing on ledge, right? And then they just try to grab it with an air dodge or even with a move. So, again, very good awareness overall from these guys to be able to even think of an option like that.
Yeah, Z-catching is a very important part of the Link matchup, as well as other projectile grabbable matchups such as like Rob and Diddy Kong, where you want to be in the middle of doing like a productive stage controlling action while also picking up the item.
Yeah, or even, you know, combo off of it. Oh, the reflect.
Great reflect right there. Yeah, again, just like so many smart ways of playing around this matchup. Just a tiny little back air right there is able to convert into an up tilt. Again, like those little things can result into big things.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And again, it's just how Deltaforce is making sure that he has this lead. Again, doesn't really want SmashBros to get stuff like that at all.
Survive somehow,
No
even
bomb.
on Calabastion. Oh,
No
but
bomb.
this is definitely it.
Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah.
The bomb exploding, being like, yeah, screw you.
Yeah, but I mean, very clean edge guarding right there. That's sort of something that we predicted would happen at the beginning of the set, right? The edge guarding opportunity, especially when you hold on to that bomb and you're able to just use PK Freeze, PK Fire, and the PK Thunder. Like, you definitely have an opportunity to get big edge guards like what just happened.
And you talked about it earlier, right? Like these items that can be Z-caught or you know, re-grabbed.
Yes.
If you grab them, right, and you're not Link or you're not Diddy Kong Rob per se, your neutral or your game plan is completely shut down because you don't have access to those tools. And best scenario, Pac-Man is the greatest example of that. But we're not seeing Pac-Man. We're seeing Link right now. We're seeing this edge guarding again, this ledge trapping, which Deltaforce is so well known for. The patience just to wait for SmashBros to neutral get up or even jump.
And we're seeing where that bomb can really make or break these games, right?
Yeah.
We saw in the previous stock how SmashBros, he held onto that bomb and it helped him get a big edge guard. And we saw just there, that bomb ledge trapping situation just straight up got the KO. So Deltaforce is going to have a little bit of a lead here. And oh my god, trying to go for some crazy stuff, but
that would have killed, by the way.
Doesn't fully commit, which is fair, but wow.
I feel like you could commit for that, though, because you just had... Oh, you live?
You have an extra stock, Oh, misses. Oh my goodness.
Dang. Wow, actually, that was a really, really good detonate from Deltaforce. Just waiting for SmashBros to go for that jumping PK Fire.
He's still alive.
What a tag!
Link is a really heavy character, actually, so it shouldn't be too surprising, but like, dang.
Link is ill. That's all I can say. This character's nasty.
Yeah, and right now we have such a high percentage, 148. You are in range of pretty much any throw taking a knockout, especially right now after that self-detonate to get back on stage, which is why you're probably going to be seeing Deltaforce in the airlock, but when he gets on the ground, gets hit by that PK Fire, it's going to be last stock.
Yeah, and that's the thing that a lot of Links have to be aware of is how these moves that have, you know, fire attributes like PK Fire from both Ness and Lucas, then you got fire arrows, be able to detonate these bombs. You got to watch out, because if you grab onto it and you get hit at those percentages, like you saw earlier, it's lights out.
Yeah, for sure. And we're starting to see a bit of aggressive pressure, and no jump right here. Oh, that's it.
Dang, why didn't I watch him so far? Jeez.
His PK Freeze, man, fully charged.
Right.
Extremely powerful. Game 2 is going to be going to SmashBros. It is going to be a best of 5, so the winner of this Game 3 does not win the set completely, but obviously if you win this Game 3, you are in a very nice position to potentially take the set.
And what a comeback from SmashBros.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that real quick.
Deltaforce had a nice lead.
Yeah, genuinely. And I think it was, again, SmashBros just being able to outrange on Hollow Bastion, just finding these straight hits. When he lost that jump, I just knew that it was just gonna be so.
We had a feeling like, that's gonna be it. And
back to PS2,
we saw the disjoint coming from. I mean, we're seeing it from the up tilt right now, but like those neutral airs as well as the forward airs. That's the main thing. That forward air has been putting in mad work for Smash Bros. I feel like, as well as the Zera, which is obviously one of the best tools that Lucas has in material with the jump cancel.
Yeah, a lot of really good approaching options for Lucas, but and I think that's what Smash Bros. Has been doing very well. It's just to approach and really mitigate. We saw earlier with Char against Char, right? Good up smash. But we saw earlier with Char, right? Just his ability to prevent any sort of patient play from his opponent.
And yeah, right now, like, oh my goodness. Oh, that was going to be a spike, but not able to get the right hitbox. And right now we have a big lead here. And as you were mentioning, right? Not giving Deltaforce the space to really... Oh,
bro was waiting too much. Lack of a punch, but I also think he was just trying to bait Deltaforce into a much worse position or get out a weird option.
That's fair. But yeah. Oh. All right.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. Yeah, no, that happened. Obviously, that self-recovery tool is really powerful for Link to have, being able to really extend his recovery, but sometimes that'll happen.
Yeah.
And you just gotta take it as you go.
Yeah. Deltaforce was like, yeah, you're not killing me. I'm going out my way.
Yep. His own terms. And Loki, maybe that's what you need in terms of mentality, right?
Yeah. It's like, at least he didn't kill me. It was me. But it was in an attempt to recover as well. So it's like, you can't even blame him for that. That's just you at high percentage and the bomb being in the bomb. So yeah.
And as you mentioned before, right? Smash Bros. Sort of preventing Deltaforce from really using the projectiles like he wants to.
Yeah.
I think the key to Deltaforce really responding to that is what we saw with that last stock. How's he able to take it, right?
Yeah.
Really punishing when Smash Bros. Is in the air with this floaty character and calling it out with these super disjointed sword attacks. We sort of seen it with the forward airs really putting in a lot of work as well.
Both these guys again playing neutral.
Now we're playing the projectile game a little bit.
Now we are. But when you get down to this percent, even on second stock, right, now you realize, what's at risk. This run back or this game against Leon, which could provide very good experience, but maybe Deltaforce has something that Smash Bros didn't earlier on. So
yeah,
see what he has to offer. Again, really good conversions overall. Trying to land with that nair.
Trying to get some big conversions right here, but Smash Bros is really not letting it fly right now. This is starting to really, the game's starting to slow down quite a bit. We're really using that wide length of PS2 to its full advantage.
Yeah.
And we are really starting to see.
Oh
wow. Like you're not able to grab him when he does that up smash.
Right, because he has invincibility on the few first frames of that move. Oh, but you're still dead there. No invincibility from that move. But I think Smash Bros kind of got away with that. I'm not going to lie. That was definitely a punish from Deltaforce.
Yeah, and Smash Bros just taking a breather on the Angel platform, catching its breath just a little bit. That was a very long second stock compared to the very fast pace in which most of the set has been going at. So you probably want a little bit of a mental reset after losing that stock. And so far, it's resulted in another sort of even exchange of percentages here. Both of them in the middle percentages, but it's starting to rattle up just a little bit on Smash Bros.' side. He is at 99%.
He is, but he also has Deltaforce at 88, so a good edge guard, and that's all it's going to be.
That's true. I mean, both of these guys are in kill range, right? There's a lot of different ways that KO can happen. And we're trying to see those back air conversions for Deltaforce, the back air 1 into up smash, for example.
Or up B,
That's also another thing we've been starting to see at close range. Again, calling out the floatiness that Smash Bros. Has with Lucas, but Smash Bros. Is just not giving it to him at all. He is just refusing to go out like that in the big forward there.
There you go. They were just going back and forth, right? It was an even match throughout. And we saw that, shades of second stock of Game 3, where it was very, very slow. And these guys didn't want to risk anything for once. And so, again, very methodical movement from these guys. Of course, Smash Bros. Kind of avoiding near certain death and advantage. Losing advantage, rather, from that. But, again, these guys are just playing so strategic now. Definitely, very aggressive in the beginning, but once the games and sets kind of start developing. You see these guys just dial it back a little bit.
Yeah, and that's where the defensive counterplay really starts to sort of add up into KOs in that last stock situation, right?
Yeah.
We saw those retreating PK fires. Short hop, retreat, PK fire, right?
Yeah.
Very good defensive option. Deltaforce responds with the boomerang trying to go in, and then SmashBros, mixes him up, comes in, approaches with the forward air, gets that KO, and takes the game 3.
Mm-hmm. And that's the good thing with this matchup for Link, though, is you mentioned it before, right? Like how well Deltaforce can use his projectiles, but SmashBros doesn't really have any option with down B as well, because Magnet can't really absorb a lot of moves.
Yeah, you mainly just use it as like a movement option as well as like the ending hitbox, which is actually kind of strong.
Ooh, speaking of strong, that's tilt.
Yeah. Oh, able to avoid the PK freeze, able to avoid potential disaster. Again, that's some of the advantages we see from the bomb recovery, right? Just the mix-up, being able to put yourself back onto center stage basically instantly.
Uh-huh. And we saw earlier, right?
Saves his jump action.
Oh, nice up air. That's what actually one of my friends talked about to me against Lucas, is that you don't really want to jump into PK Thunder, you want to up B, because you're going to save your jump and then you can up B again. Anyway! Ooh, that spike's still hitting. I'm surprised. It looked like it was out for a little bit longer, but hey, if you're Deltaforce, you take that. And huge conversion from SmashBros.
Yeah, before we can even say that much about how good that down air was, SmashBros instantly responds with a big combo of his own.
Yeah.
Deltaforce saying that's not a problem. Gets a little 40% piece of his own as well. Again, now we're going back to how back and forth this was at the beginning of the set.
Again, just goes to show how well these guys are with abusing their burst options. Good up B out of shield. That move is going to be so difficult for SmashBros to deal with. You can't approach at all, especially against that move. But a really good PK fire to reset neutral in a sense.
Yep, and even using the arrow picking up from the ground as well as some pressure as well.
What a punish!
Again, we saw the bomb recovery puts him instantly back onto center stage, and PK Thunder didn't come out in time, and Deltaforce able to punish with a huge up smash right there.
Yeah.
Giving him the tiniest of leads, but a lead that matters nevertheless.
Definitely, and right now, SmashBros taking a bit of damage, but as we've seen before, it's nothing he can't make back. But when you start losing grip of the game like this, all of a sudden, all hope seems to have been lost, because, oh my god, this advantage from Deltaforce is absolutely crazy, trying to detonate that bomb, but really good grab.
Yeah, this is one of the first times all game we've really seen one player in particular really run away with it. And Deltaforce just has a massive lead.
Oh, that's Star KO?
Okay, yeah, Star KO's right there, eventually kills off the top. It's a last stock situation, but look at the percentage lead, man. It is going to be really tough. SmashBros is going to have to pull off all the stops to make this comeback again to Grand Finals.
But you got to remember, this is Link we're talking about. So if Deltaforce just stays, far away from SmashBros, doesn't let him get a grab and send him off stage, I think Deltaforce has this in the bag. And you can see this patient gameplay coming out right now, just sending every active hitbox that he can in for the grab.
Yeah, and we are instantly seeing him punish SmashBros for being desperate, being a bit aggressive, right? Really trying to get in, make this comeback.
Yeah.
That's where we saw the uppies at shield, all these projectiles just coming in, and Star KO right there. A lot of Star KOs this set, I feel like.
It's a game 5, guys.
And we got game 5, man. Hot set alert. Ring the alarms. Call 911. Call everyone right now. Call everyone you know. It is game 5 here in Losers Finals. We have a hot set right here. This has been just as hype as we've been hyping it up.
Yeah.
And that's great. It might have been even more exciting.
And it's lovely to see both of these guys who seem evenly matched just go at it. But, Deltaforce looked like he made the most out of that lead, and really good punish right there from Deltaforce to get that up smash off. But I don't know. I think Deltaforce, again, pushing advantage a little bit better than SmashBros. And just making sure that that lead, was paid forward, honestly. So Deltaforce has to, do that just a little bit more for one more game. And then he gets that round with Leon. But no matter what, this will be the end of someone's run today.
Yep, and right now we have the comic here, a small battlefield, a bit of a mental reset, right? You have this much brighter stage. you have the ambient Garb playing music playing in the background.
That's true. I never thought
Honestly,
about like
it's a bit of like a mental reset, just being like, you know what, let me calm down a bit. Maybe my nerves are getting to me. I feel like I can definitely see the vision when it comes to, obviously the music counterpick's kind of like a just mentality thing that's intangible, but small battlefield as well. Good counterpick.
Yeah, I feel like there's just some certain like, I don't know, there's some sort of, what's it called, psychology when it comes to just listening to certain music. And you talked about earlier, you know, different lighting, but I mean, let's shed light about what's happening right now. Not getting the PK freeze, and both these guys again at just even percentages, basically.
Yeah. Obviously, there's a lot of sports psychology that could go into something like this, but just looking at it objectively, right? We see that SmashBros has a lead. We see at this stage is smaller, so you're going to be getting more aggressive approaches, more opportunities for aggressive approaches. And we're seeing the counter pick really work out for SmashBros. So it's all kind of lining up in his favor right now.
Yeah, the stars are finally aligning for SmashBros. Nice!
Okay, able to escape that. Had an accidental air dodge there.
5.
Oh my goodness, right there.
Okay, just avoiding, just getting away, right? Getting the most out of those, you know.
Still surviving.
Their jump cancels.
Yeah, it is, again, looking really good here for SmashBros, who is just really kind of coasting right now, I feel like. But might have to have just a tiny bit more urgency after losing that stock to the down air.
But you definitely don't want to lose, you know, your composure.
Yeah.
Because Deltaforce makes the most out of one simple mistake.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, again, I've talked about it more when it comes to, again, like the whole sports psychology kind of thing. Oh, wow, he's, not able to get in time, and Deltaforce is down to his last stock. Deltaforce kind of shaking his head. We normally, again, see him as a super stoic trooper of sorts, but I mean, when there's so much on the line here, I know the nerves are high for both these players.
And you're gonna see Deltaforce maybe panic a little bit more, but you can't do that even though you're at a deficit. Just stick with what has been working. Stick with this patient gameplay, and you can see he wants to get in so badly, and it's just not working out.
And SmashBros is really playing as aggressive as possible right now. Again, we talked about last game how Deltaforce started running away with it. Now SmashBros is starting to really run away with it. It is a huge lead here for SmashBros, who looks destined to... Okay.
Last stock situation in Game 5.
That is exactly what Deltaforce needed, man. That was crazy. Sub 100 KO.
Wait.
In a pretty last stock situation, and all of a sudden, man, this doesn't look too terrible. Not all hope is lost. Deltaforce really locked in. You can see in the player cam, man, he wants this.
Yeah, you definitely talked about it earlier, right? How, like, in these instances, you just have to lock in. And it's...
he's still alive.
Still have it? Nice.
The bomb recovery. Does he have a jump? I don't think he does.
No, he has to come back.
He's going to have to find some way to land. Oh, that's it. That is it. Wow. So much pressure from all these projectiles. And Deltaforce just couldn't escape, man. Insane set of the night right there. SmashBros taking the Game 5. Punching his ticket into grand finals against Leon. Man, what a set. Hope y'all enjoyed watching that, man, because I sure did.
Oh, man, that was so nice. Seeing Deltaforce kind of recollect himself, scraping his way through SmashBros, kind of just like, you know, in a movable, not a movable object, but like unstoppable force, but again, just a really bad recovery and air mobility from Link just being exploited right there. So really good stuff from both these guys.
Yeah, that's why I think these mid-tier matchups are so interesting, because you see both of these characters have pretty clear flaws. We see sort of the floatiness of Lucas in this matchup kind of being turned against him when he's not the fastest character in the world with the fastest options. And then we see Link being a slower character, and the way they exploit each other's weaknesses is really interesting. We just kind of saw that there in Game 5.
So I want to see what adaptations SmashBros has made, because you saw, right, in that game, so many, you know, downloads being made. But I think, you know, maybe the storage wasn't there for Deltaforce, and SmashBros really just holding it down, right?
Still though, really good run by Deltaforce.
Oh, amazing run!
Got the win over Marvel. Got some other really good wins. After, I believe losing in winners quarters, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Had to make it out of losers top 12, beating Hayes among others. And
the way that Bro had to deal with Hayes, or Hayes had to deal with Deltaforce. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they play each other quite a lot. It feels like every 3 guarantees in life. Death taxes, Hayes, Deltaforce. Matching them against each other. And look at that right there, man. Just slightly slower on the timing, being able to use that bomb recovery to get back on the stage, and he got that big punish. And that was a big moment in that game 4, and then Deltaforce held on to that lead.
As smooth as you want from both these guys, but again, when doubt sets in for Deltaforce, you could see, right, this was a really unfortunate jump that he lost, but at this deficit, he was trying really hard to bring it back.
Look at that, 160, 178, bro. He is surviving for forever, and here, again, we saw it, like, he tries going for that boomerang and then gets hit by the PK fire.
Yeah.
So unfortunate, but, like, man, that's such a good set, man.
Yeah, and again, it's like, you don't really have a lot of options with Link out of the corner.
Yeah.
He really does rely on stage control, so when he loses that, it feels like he loses everything. And right there, he lost that loser's run that he had. And right now, SmashBros looking to reset this bracket and then potentially beat Leon. But if he has to say anything about it, man, and we saw earlier, I don't know, this could turn for the worse.